Hey everyone, and welcome back to some City Skylines 2. So in the last city we made, things kind of went to hell during the last stream after we replaced the highway and did some work on some of the roads, thinking that would actually make the city better. It actually made it a lot worse, and then I was trying to fix it offline a little bit, and I just ended up making it even worse than it already was. So I decided to just completely scrap the last one, and I just kind of got a restart on a brand new city here. Basically the same map. Just decided to do some changes right away and actually add in the freeway ramps right away, just so things will work out a little bit more. Hey Thomas. And so yeah, I figured the last city was kind of unsalvageable. I have no idea what happened. I was working on the roads the other night and when I couldn't sleep, and yeah, for some reason it made traffic worse. I couldn't fix any of the interchanges and nothing was working. And then all of a sudden demand across the board just went to zero. And uh nothing would fix it. I lowered my taxes to zero essentially and I couldn't get any demand back, so that's why I kind of gave up on that one. And then I was just kind of came into this one and started this one the other night. Just to get things going so we wouldn't have to go through the first couple levels. Just doing some quick changes though to how I was building the city. I mean, we're only at level 4 and we're already making money, so I think this is gonna go a little bit better, hopefully. But yeah, I'm kind of not just building everything into one giant solid grid either, kind of like we did in the last one. I've been kind of keeping things in little neighborhoods separated, and that seems to help out. Everyone's not taking just the very first exit they run to, since everything's kind of disconnected now, so I think that kind of helped things out. We'll see how things go when we actually get a bigger population. I mean, we're only at 2,000 now, so yeah. I know things did fall apart when we added the library. I think that was probably one of the biggest problems we had. But alright, let's see. Probably not going to go too long tonight. Haven't been sleeping at all, so I'm really tired. I don't even know if I'm going to do a whole lot of commentary while doing this, so it might be a quieter stream than usual. Sorry about that. But I'm thinking I kind of want to add a neighborhood inside the kind of forested area here. And I do have a lumber yard here. We're just going to buy these 3 squares. Probably extend this road in. Who knows? Every time I say it's gonna be a small, not a long stream, it ends up being longer than I figured. So easy to lose track of time when playing this game too. No, I've actually been really enjoying it, even though I suck at building cities, obviously. But it's really relaxing just to come on and just totally build shit. So I've actually been really enjoying it so far. Let's go to our contour. It's so hard to see the road. One other thing that would be kind of nice is if when you go into the contour mode, I don't know if there's a way to do it. It'd be kind of nice if you could like turn off the trees so you could actually see where the ground is. Yeah, there's a way. I don't think there is. Or maybe if you go just to make it this color so we can really see. Yeah, it's really hard to see. I was kind of just make some curvy roads in here to follow along the natural contour lines. But, how should we do this? What we'll do is And I can kind of see that. I'm kind of just following along in this like line right here to make a few streets. Probably keep everything going this way. That way we can still expand our garbage dump if we need to. Well, actually we don't really need to expand that, but I might add some more space for our lumber yard. Or yeah, I think we're just gonna follow this one. Lost it, so where are you? Let's go here. Oh, alright, well I can't see where it is anymore, so we'll reconnect to this road, I guess. I think I probably put these roads too close together because I kind of wanted to like have like more tree space between everything, but so I might have to make a few changes. Probably do that before filling in all the houses so it doesn't destroy all the trees. But we'll see how this outer section looks, and then might have to change the roads a little bit just so there's more like green space between the little areas. Well, I think that's not too bad. Maybe we skip some of these here, and then we'll put one here. Start doing like every other one in some spots, just so it's not super crowded. And I suppose as like as more people move in, we can probably start adding more and then filling in, but at least for now, we'll give these people a nice, like, wooded area to live in. Some of these lots will be huge. Cut them down, so let's go with that. One there. Oh, I guess we can do one. What is going on? It's weird sometimes too, like I think it's just my computer, so I'm not even gonna mention it, but like every now and then I'll like click something and then I'll be dragging the mouse around, and for some reason it'll still be like it'll still be like marking things I don't really want it. I'm not clicking on, but it's like the computer still like thinks the button's being held down, so it's probably just some like weird lag from my crappy computer, but yeah. Hey, Eric. How's it going? We can add one there. I think I'm gonna leave this entire side empty. And then maybe even just leave all of this like without houses too. And at least we have a nice like little wooded area for people to. I think what we'll do is we can probably add some commercial over here. First of all, let's get this kind of leveled out a little bit. Let's go with. I kind of want to keep this ridge here, so it hides the garbage dump. So I think I'm gonna go probably the highest point here, pretty much. Push it out. Thanksgiving break. I know. Wow, man. I know. I can't believe it's already almost the end of November. It feels like we just got done with October.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
How delightful! Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see here. Y'all got soul. Oh, yes, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the lay person. Now, let's hear another one of those soulful cats.
The leader of the city
And we'll give
services
those guys
division
some
is with us
shopping,
in the
and
studio
then
today to talk about why they're contracting with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents. Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is.
I don't know if I want to
additional
like
expense, but the residents have come
just
to
buy.
expect a
I was
certain
thinking of
level
buying just like
services.
some water
We
tiles,
do not have the
and then
capacity to provide them within the
just
city.
expanding the
Sounds like we're the ones who
industrial
end up
area
paying
over
for it.
here, but I
Should
might
we
just
be
throw it
worried?
over on this
I
weird
expect
tiny
the
island
residents
next
would be
to
more
us.
distressed if key services
We're gonna have to buy
became
some
unavailable.
squares.
Their quality of life is very important to them.
But so is their money. We'll be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything
That's
clears
really
up.
all we can buy.
You already know about it. No
I'm
use
just gonna wait on
reminding
that
you. Meanwhile,
for now.
expect delays and drive safe.
Where are we with people's jobs? What kind of a worker shortage? Well, for now, I'm just gonna up this way. We don't want film actors in our city. We don't need the city to turn into a liberal paradise. These blocks are enormous. Top these up a little bit. go. This froze up. There we go. So I was kind of trying to keep this a little bit more gritty over here. Probably we're gonna just eventually drop in like the downtown area, like pretty much in the same spot as last time, I think. So kind of trying to keep at least some of the area kind of gridded out. Bunch more houses. Initially, first, let's go with give these guys some shops. And I'll probably drop like an apartment building in here. Might have to add another fire station in soon. We're okay. We're making a couple thousand an hour at least. Phoenix. Not great, but not terrible yet either. Suppose we can drop in our cemetery finally. Or put the cemetery on like a giant hill. Well, not a giant hill, but kind of a raised up area. But people have to look upon the dead people at all times. Hey, tiny town. Look at these guys. Is that weird to have a? Is it weird to have a campfire site next to a next to a cemetery? Probably a little bit weird. It's possible. Alright, we almost have enough workers.
You're back with
Getting there.
Saturn Radio, your second home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes
What I
while
wanna
sipping
do
a
is-
fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
We're gonna start unlocking a few
We'll be
things. I do want some parking areas. Let's see. We're gonna need the college eventually, and that. Hopefully we can do this. Yeah. And so the larger parks. Do the sporting stuff for now. Get that later. That's really all we need right now. Post office. This really. There's enough coverage in the roads are red. There. That should get everyone. Probably one up here. Could be pretty good mail service for everybody. They already have a parking lot. Let's move this instead of deleting it. Where else can we put one? Alright, so this time school coverage is pretty much fine. Not really. I don't really think we need the university, the college quite yet. Oh, what other industries do we have? We can add the coal mining. Fortunately, let me deposit it. I have to open up all the. And do carrots. Just where? What I'll probably do is just make this really big for now, and then once we get the cotton field we can put in, we'll adjust this. That should help our trade a little bit. I'm smart enough to attach it to a road. Hey, bird. Is that attached? No. Got our carrot farm. Still need more workers. Add another here. Well, adding Wi-Fi normally helps. It seems like to for your city to help make money. I don't know if it's like, doesn't seem like it's a ton, but it does seem to help. Start dropping some hours in, I guess. one over here to get this island covered. Probably about... That'll be good. And let's see. Here. I can't remember if the other tower needs a road access. I think they all do, but I think there might be one that you don't actually need to have road access with. I don't even know if these farms really need it, but we'll just give them an antenna too. That just gives us full coverage on the city then. So we just need a couple of roads on these. This one, a dirt road. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be a dirt road, not a regular avenue. So that's weird. I don't know if they like did an update, but for some reason the gravel road is coming up now. It's just a regular alleyway. Probably doesn't matter, but huh, weird. Oh shit. Wait. Maybe they just changed. Okay, they must have just changed the color of it because I could have swore it used to be like a brown color, but it's clearly it does look different than the normal avenue in the normal alleyway. So, huh, weird. I think that should all be hooked up. Right, we finally got rid of our worker shortage. It's 6G. Even more dangerous.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
Alright, let's add some arcs in, finally.
You're
Alright,
tuned
we need
in
our.
to
We're gonna put the.
Second Moon, the channel
Or
with
not.
classics
Did I
and
leave enough room for the
retro.
football field again? Oh well, we'll add a. We'll just add one of the
We're
other.
live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
Not what I
accident.
want. We'll also add one of the other.
In the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched.
Uh,
and traffic flow should
uh,
return to
oh
normal.
my
But
god.
if you're planning a
One of the other
quick traffic
stadiums
stop,
from
you
the
might want to wait a little while
large
before
sports
making
parks,
yours up.
sport parks later.
You
I
already
guess.
know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back.
Yeah, I mean the only one that really looks kind of nice is the big football field, but even that one's just kind of still small. You don't really have like a really cool looking like stadium or arena looking building to put in. In fact, I'm just gonna grab that now. See. Can we give the school a soccer field? Yeah, we can. All right. Alright. Everyone else looks pretty good. Let's put a park up here. Give these guys. Give these guys a large playground. We'll use some eminent domain on this, and actually, no, we don't have to. Well, do we really want the kids playing next to the highway? Probably not. Well, let's go with a large city park, and then we'll add a playground to it. Over here, I think we can just add the school playground, and that should help this area. Or not. So I guess what we'll do on this one, we'll just grab a... We'll give these guys a skate park, I guess. Ah, boo. We can't give him a skate park on the water. That's too bad. Where should we put this then? Maybe let's do a small park instead. We have to... I wonder if there's... I don't think there's enough room to sneak a small road around through here without getting rid of houses. Well, maybe. Oh. Yay. So until they make it so the paths work as a road, I'm just still using the alleyways. But, I mean the gravel road. So unfortunately, people can drive on that, but I still wish they would let you use a path to, like, attach things that would count as attaching something to a road, especially if it's just, you know, the just like a park. Oh, let's see. What do we need? Yeah, I hope they had. Well, I hope they had a whole bunch of stuff. Amusement parks, that'd be cool. I don't know, just maybe just add some more building variation too would be nice. Just so everything doesn't look the same, and I kind of try to flip-flop between the two, you know, European and on the North American theme, but a lot of times I just forget to do that, and then it all becomes one type. Sometimes it's way too lazy to even do that, so. I think I like the as far as like the mixed residential buildings. I think I kind of like their European theme ones a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, they definitely need to just. I know they're gonna wait on modding, but hopefully it won't be too long, and they'll just at least make it so people can start making things in the workshop again. Which is kind of annoying since I'm using the Xbox. I mean, the Xbox version from Game Pass, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to merge the two, and when you get download shit from Steam. Someone's probably like, "No, it's not, idiot. You're a moron." Maybe if you weren't so stupid, you wouldn't have problems. Wish I was a little bit more creative though when coming up with like the design of my cities, because they obviously start looking kind of just the same, and then yeah, I just don't have the patience that like a lot, like when I'm watching some other like other people's videos of people playing this game. Like they spend hours like contouring the, you know, the landscape and making like really nice like little neighborhood areas and stuff. I just don't have the patience for that, and I just suck at it. So, so yeah, my cities end up tending to look really gritty. Not gritty as in gritty, but grid. Gritty. Have fun, Thomas. See you later. I might still be here. I should probably start using more public transportation too, but I never really used public transportation stuff in the first City Skylines, so I just suck at setting it up. That and like train tracks. I don't think I need to start learning how to do. That way probably the city would be a bit more efficient. Let's see. What should we add on a main-ish road? No, we're just gonna add a couple more rows of mixed use. And we want some more office space, so let's go with grab a small plaza. I'll make a small office park over here. I've got to exit here, so I don't think I'm going to add one here. Otherwise, I think if I do that, it's going to divert all the traffic from this ramp system to this one, and then we just end up with that horrific traffic problem again. I don't think I'm going to add a ramp there.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already no use
Our media is clearly lying to the people. We don't have any road services yet.
On the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Oops. Never mind. I guess I could put houses up there. But I was gonna, since it's kind of more of a main road, I was gonna use that for like apartment buildings. And then hopefully make it so people aren't complaining about noise pollution. Remove the last couple blocks there. Everything's facing the side road instead of the main road. Probably should have did that down here, but whatever. I'm using 14 megawatts, so I mean, yes, 14 megawatts. Usually around like 20 is when I start like adding a power plant in, because it starts using more. It seems like it at that point the cost to like buy the plant and the maintenance and then the money you get from selling your excess power seems to balance out a little bit better. Otherwise, it seems, whenever I bought a power plant early on, it seemed like my city would just never make money. So, and since I suck at figuring out what the hell the sliders mean for like your service budget, kind of how I've been just waiting to like buy the power plant until we're starting to use like around 20-30 megawatts, and then I just go straight to the nuclear power plant, or the either that or the geothermal power plant, one of those two. And then usually it like the cost, like I said, the cost to benefit ratio seems to be a lot better. Probably isn't true, but that's been my experience. And I wonder if I was thinking of connecting these two roads, but I'm gonna keep them separate because right now the traffic is actually flowing correctly, and I feel like if I put too many crossover bridges, it's just gonna screw everything up. Like the last go around. Go around this little area again. Yay. Oh, you know what we can do is, up on top, fix this top part a little bit. And put like all the rich people homes up here. The specialty building, rich people homes. So they can look down on the poor people of the city. Smaller brush. Probably about, oh, it's that. Right click and then slope this. rock musician. Oh wow, this is bigger than I thought it was. That's what she said. Let's see. I don't think it'll fit up here. That. Let's have to fix the ground a little bit. What do we have? Film actor. Let's take the fifth all the way to the road. These people are probably rich enough that they should probably have their own park. That's some. Pine, hickory, birch, oak. This looks like a bush. It doesn't look like an oak tree. Guess we'll go with some spruce trees. I'll add some these weird like oak bushes. What the hell? Throw some pine trees in here too, in case they want to chop them down and make a Christmas tree. Those will grow eventually. I have no idea. Honestly, I've never like waited long enough or taken the time to actually notice when like how long it takes for these trees to actually grow. Alright, so we have our cotton field. I was just gonna shorten up the carrot one, but might as well just open up another square and just take this entire field and turn that into cotton. Well, as much as we can. Now that'll at least bring us closer down here to where the ore deposit is, and then we can probably drop in a coal mining thing too. Alright, have this. Up that square. We get all the way down. We have 15 available. I think I'm just gonna buy that too, because I think this is where the oil deposit is on the island. Like it's either in these two or like spread between. I think it's these two, but it might be these two. We'll make sure we just save a couple expansion slots just in case I did that wrong for when that pops up. Well, actually, I'll be in the next level anyway, so we'd get more squares, so I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's see. Button? Oops.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local
Alright,
public
so that
service
farm is
announcement.
good. And let's
You're
just see
back
where
with
the
Second Moon Radio, your second musical home
whole
from
area
home. So settle
is.
back in your chair, pour
Oh,
yourself
we
a
need
glass
one
of
more.
for another hour of musical delight.
I never. Oh, alright, so I'm wondering if this works too. Is it? Actually, I need to buy this first. But
Land of art,
since this is split off by water,
que bon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the
let's get this one too. I'm wondering if I fill this with land,
We're live.
we'll be able to grab.
We're getting reports
It'll
about
be
a
able to
traffic
increase the area where the ore is, or where the
somewhere, in
ore
the city.
deposit is. Because when you look at this, it's split between, you know, here and here. So I'm wondering if I fill this with land. I'm wondering if that fills that entire area, and I don't think it does, but
If you're in it, you,
I'm gonna do it anyway because we don't really need
Go
this
use
tiny
some
island here anyway.
Meanwhile,
No, we'll probably move this sewer over on this side pretty soon too.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business
what was I
is
doing? Oh.
well, that floats our boats.
there's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I wish you could just. There's gotta be a way you can like leave these info group views on while you're using your. Oh, okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. You obviously can. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we do have the oil area too. That's set up for us. Alright, doesn't look like it adds any extra like areas of ore, so that didn't actually do it. What the hell is this? Fuck, it's a Karen. Karen? What the fuck is that? Just a pile of rocks? Wonder if it's like let's throw the rocks in the neighborhood, see if that makes them happy. Oh, never mind. I thought maybe that would like work as like a weird like natural park or something. Would add happiness, but I guess not. I guess filling in that land too, even though it didn't like fill in the middle. Well, it kind of did with like small amounts of a small deposit there. But I guess the other good thing about doing it like that is I don't need to build a bridge to the other side. And actually, you can't. I would have had to build a second mine on the other side, on the smaller island, because you can't extend these stupid boundaries across like water. I don't think you can. Pretty sure you can't. I should probably check before I say that. Not look like a total idiot, but we'll try to stretch this one across. Yeah, so it won't let you cross the water. Alright, let's, I'm gonna move the sewer while I'm thinking about it. Let's not buy people anymore. Don't get that stupid sewer warning. Let's tuck this over here. Throw it in first so we can. Shit. Not do it that way. I just don't. I'm gonna pull up the resource thing again, so I'm not. So when I draw the road, and I'm not cutting the oil field in half. It's the same thing with water. You can't expand the boundaries of those things across a road. What the fuck? Then we can come over here, get rid of this extra pipe. And we'll do kind of the little cheaty thing to get rid of the water pollution. Raise up all the... Oh, we're too close to the edge there. Let's buy it. Shit, we'll need to buy both tiles. Well, we're gonna put a ferry. We're probably gonna do a ferry. I mean, not a ferry thing, but we'll probably put a cargo thing up here. Instead of down here this time, because there is a shipping lane right here. So we should be able to get to it. And then raise up all the ground here. And then we'll grab this. Let's grab probably this height, reflatten everything out. This back into water. Oops. Huge hole. This is the part where I usually flood everything because I'm an idiot. Move all this out, kinda. There we go. So that, I mean, that's kind of the cheaty way to get rid of your water pollution from the sewer. It kind of works. I think I've only had like one time where I did that and put houses nearby, and then people were complaining about it, because if you go to the pollution map, Ground pollution is just not there, and then where's the one? Yeah, water pollution's gone too. So you need to get rid of pollution. It's kind of a really easy way to do it. I know it's kind of feels like cheating, but whenever I mean, I've had like 2 or 3 water treatment plants, and then just max the shit out of the upgrades for the sewer outlet too, and then just nothing seemed to work to like just start getting rid of the water and ground pollution. So it's kind of the only it starts to like go away like after a while, but it takes a really long time. So that's kind of when I started to just start playing with the landscaping to see if I could use that as a way to fix pollution problems. And for now it works until it'll probably get patched out because alright, anyway, let's see what we kind of need. Where's all our commercial area? Probably add some. Let's do. Make this all commercial, just regular commercial. Oops. And then probably what I'll do is go with the mixed density, so we still have housing coming in and workers and customers. Fill that in. And that shouldn't create, since we added some residential here on top, obviously the mixed use ones, it shouldn't blow out our unemployment rate, where we have to start just adding tons and tons of just extra stuff that we don't really need in the city. It's just to kind of clean up the unemployment rate a little. That entire sentence made like 0 sense. Anyway, what the hell? I don't know if it was like in the latest patch or something, but I swear to God, the first couple of times I played this and had like big mining areas in, there was literally nothing going on. You could see like these guys sitting here, and like every now and then you'd see like one of these little tractor things driving around. That was pretty much it. And then last night when I was just not last night, but a couple of nights ago when I first started this new the restart on this city, I noticed there was actually like, after a while of this thing like digging around, it was like creating a ridge where it was actually digging into the terrain. I mean, it was something I noticed. That was the first time I actually noticed that. And then actually what was also kind of weird was like when it's like this, like when it's close to the water, I noticed like if it's digging like right here, it was causing just random floods of the area because it was I'm guessing it was just digging too low and kind of like into the ocean or whatever. So that's kind of when I've started adding the mines like on if it's gonna be by water. I've been kind of raising the terrain a little bit just so it wouldn't break through and start flooding the area. I only had that happen once or twice, and it was a really easy fix, but it was kind of annoying because I only had the one rock thing going, and that was pretty much the only thing that was making the city money. And then all of a sudden, the entire thing flooded, and I didn't notice it for a while. And I was kind of wanting to see, like right here, you can see like it's where it's starting to dig out. I mean, it's just like little details like that I don't know, kind of appreciate it. Otherwise, it's just kind of a weird like excavator thing that's just sitting there. Now it at least looks like it's doing something. Anyway, let's just see how things go for a minute. Need to start. We add in. Add a
A
little more
driving advisory has
industrial
been
down
issued
here.
for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until
What is this
conditions
building?
improve. This has been a local public
landfill.
service announcement.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these
Kinda wanna
breaks
add, like,
in
a
service
recycling
and
center in or
follow
something.
guidelines on the
Do
city's
that.
website on
Yeah, probably the recycling center.
events.
I just forgot how
This
big
has
this
been
is.
a local public service announcement.
Like this building also, I finally started using this and it does really help with the industrial ground pollution. Big building though.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
Aw man, it's gonna be just not big enough, isn't it?
We're live, and we're getting
Alright,
reports about a
I'll put
traffic
it next door to the.
somewhere in the city.
Road
But,
maintenance services have already been dispatched. and
make
traffic
our-
flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're
Logging industry a little bit smaller here, and then we can probably expand it on this side a little bit. We're gonna leave kind of a line of trees. I guess if at any point if this starts just getting completely all the trees in this area just get completely wiped out, then we'll probably just move the logging industry somewhere else. Or obviously we could just replant some trees, but like I said, I have no idea how long they take to actually grow. Okay, we need to start dropping in a crap ton of stones and start getting some more stuff built because we are losing money. We're back to like a negative 4,000. That's not good. I mean, at this point, it might be good to maybe add cargo terminal in now. I'm sure we with all the extra specialty industry, we'll probably have a whole crap ton of that. A whole crap ton of just extra stuff we can start exporting for money. I might add that in soon. Fill this entire area with low density for right now. And then we'll probably start upgrading soon. Once we're able to start getting high density buildings in, residential buildings in, not the stupid low rent ones that never seem to work for me. The one we'll probably start upgrading this area into more of a downtown area. Well, that's kind of also why I've been kind of trying to not keep it as one and huge intact grid, is just to try, hopefully make it a little bit easier to upgrade to bigger roads down the line too. Something because I'll usually use like two or three different road types just because I get super lazy, and then I always forget to like leave room or to like actually upgrade these damn things. So I'm trying to actually keep that in mind this time. Hopefully the city will come together a little bit better than they have been lately. I think all these inside block, well, I guess we can bring one all the way out to the side. Oh yeah. think we'll leave some open space there for now. Could possibly be crossing over. Huh, weird. Alright, let's start thinking about our college area. I think I'm just gonna use this like little platform area that we built to throw the school on. Seems like a kind of a good spot for it. That, and then we'll fix the height around it, and then fix this a little bit. was some red over here. And what we're gonna do is we'll give these guys the campfire area. Yeah. Probably need more fire protection. We just have that one fire station. Actually, I mean, everything's still green, so... Oh, screw it. Let's just save our money and see if we can get back to... Wow, we're losing lots of money now. Where we at? We're gonna need more apartments over here. Not there. There we go. Finally making money again. Can we build regular high density yet? No. Next. Level 8. First, is it commercial? It's 9. Oh, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three. Might be a little bit too close to the road here. Well, actually no, because we can just shift everything over to the left, I guess. close enough. Do a entryway on go on this one and shouldn't be too close together, hopefully. I mean, so far the good thing is that we haven't had any traffic jams. Like last city, that it just started popping up like right away. So hopefully, one's gonna work out a little bit better than the last one. Yes. We put some industrial stuff down here. Unlock. I didn't unlock shipping yet. I didn't. Alright, so we need to unlock the shipping one. Or, you know, we could actually do an air. We can actually do both. Problem. Alright, so the thing with the. We might have to. I guess we'll have to probably do the airport first. Just because I don't have, actually, let's just see if we've got a shipping lane accessible yet. Actually, we do. Alright. Never mind. Right, so we do have access to that shipping lane up here. The unfortunate thing is if we wanted to put down, because I don't want to put it, like, on top of like the people where people are living. I don't know if they'd be happy if I put it right here. I mean, should we really even worry about our citizens' happiness? I just don't want to spend any money. Alright, where's the shipping lane? Actually, we could probably just buy this one and still use it down here, because then it would, and then at least it would be by all of our current industrial. We can always move it later, I guess. So I think that's. See. I have to buy this one and this one. That. Do this up here. We could put it here, and then we'd probably have to. I mean, I think that might be far enough away from people that it'll be okay. I don't even know if, like, this would, like, really affect the citizen happiness and all. I don't know if it's gonna let me build it in, because I've got, like, so many farms in the. probably have to extend the land out a little. Yeah, this level. It's probably more than we need. That's alright. That down a little bit. Oh, shit, still not wide enough. Alright, so... that. Needs to be a little bit bigger. What? Return off snapping. There we go. Alright, then we just need a road. Alright, good. So we have access to the outside world with that. So we need to add a road. No, let's... I mean, we should be using a bigger road here. Yeah, we will. Forget it. I was gonna say, I was just gonna use like a tiny road, but I guess it'd probably be dumb. Move this out a little bit. I think what we'll do is go... Let's go with three lane one-way road. We're gonna fix the land.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the
Probably
city
eventually
during
have to
this
just
water shortage. Consider installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a
I might
friend
like
whenever possible. This
I
is
think
what
what we
local
should
public
probably have to
service
do, what we'll do is
This is
extend the
Second
freeway
Rule
this
with
way. We'll have to
J.
move the
Thomas
chicken farm a
Hornby.
little bit.
Before we dive into
And
our
then,
next station, I'd like to take a few memento
yeah, 'cause we'll probably want
moments
a freeway running the
remembering the
out of the
structure
lane
of the symphonic work.
to move our
For
industry
our
stuff around a
newer,
little bit
less
faster.
able listeners, first, we
Yes.
will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement.
Anyway.
Savoring the vivacious anti-pasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop
Okay,
for
so we got all
designer
three
shoes
connections set
while
up.
sipping a fancy local
Could help
Jarlin
us out a little
latte,
bit.
or
That
so
brings
my
our
wife tells
money
me.
deficit
That's
down a
good
lot,
for
quite a
business
bit.
and good for the
At least
community.
6 to 2.
Thanks, Jim.
We're starting to
We'll be back after.
recover a little bit. From adding that university or the college in. Oh, whoops! Did I accidentally make this all? I did. Oh, well, I guess that's not a big deal. We can just. I mean, it's all gonna get upgraded in this area anyway, eventually. So I suppose. Who cares? I mean. Plus, there's not much demand for low density anyway, so I guess that's not a problem. Start filling this in commercial. Fix the shoreline here. Hey Thomas, not yet. Thankfully. Hopefully we won't have to start over again. Let's just grab... How about like that line and left? Move this down a little bit. Well, you know what? I can do that. There's like a little pond right there. I like it. In fact, then what we can do is, might be enough room next to this house. We had like a walking path from. Oh, I lied. I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there is. All right, so we can add a walking path. Here. Here, maybe? No? Well, we'll destroy this house, I guess. No big deal. I wonder if we can, like, make a, kind of like a beach or something. Right here. Next to this house. I guess we'd probably want to get rid of that house if we do that, but see if we can make the beach first. I'm wondering if I just grab the, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a pedestrian bridge, never mind. Let's see. I wonder if I just grab one of the edges that's already sand and then just pull that out. Has to be, probably would help if it's above the water line. I don't know if I should this out. You can like I'm going this way to see if I can like push the grass back up the hill. There's some water leakage, but I don't know, I guess that kinda sort of makes kind of like a beach, little beach area, but not really. Window on, you think? Need to make this deeper. There we go. That's better, I think. I mean, it's a super small, pathetic beach, but oh well. I don't have the autosave turned on. In case we crash. Okay, so we just need to get to level 8 before we can, and then we can start doing high density buildings. I don't know what I want to put over here yet. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe we should. I'm thinking we should put some cargo. Not cargo. Some industrial stuff up here, other than just these mines. But I just don't want to loot the crap out of the area. Oh, actually, we should have a oil field. Oh, not yet. So next one's an oil field. We just don't have a mineral deposit since I covered the entire thing up for coal. We'll just wait for the mineral one until we go across the main land area. So we'll just wait on that industry, I guess. We do need some more office space. Where's our offices right now? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I've been putting most of the industrial stuff down here just because of the wind direction, because it's all blowing this way. I guess once you get over here, it does blow straight across, so you know it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm still thinking probably we'll put some down here, but I'm probably gonna wait until, well, actually we can pull up the information panel so I know where the oil field is. Let's go here. Yeah, so all this like little peninsula part will probably just end up being like an industrial area, and then we can probably cross over to here, and then probably put a mineral mine over here and just do the same thing, just raise the ground up, and then hopefully it kind of fills in this area. I think it should, but I guess we'll find out. Hey, Carlo. I forgot I relocated the sewer over here, over here already. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna let this go for a few minutes. I'll be right back, guys. And then we've got to think about putting a power plant into. I think we're pretty much we're at minus 1,000. So at this point, I'm guessing. Let's see how much we're spending. Actually, we just went positive. Oddly enough, we're just bouncing all over the place. I think it's a lot of that is the amount of power we're probably buying. Let's see. So electricity, we're spending 82,000. So it's definitely more than the cost of a power plant, right? The problem is we would need 5 million to do the nuclear one, and I suppose maybe we could do a geothermal one. We only get 150 megawatts out of it, but that's still, you know, 5 times the power that we're actually using. So we have some to get rid of, and it's obviously only, I think it's like what, 20,000 a month or a year. Whatever, it's like 300,000, so I mean, it's probably gonna add like, I don't know, I honestly don't know how the month breaks down to the hourly yet, because I haven't actually sat there and calculated it yet. So I'm guessing that it's gonna probably add like 3,000 an hour to our budget, but then we can probably offset that with what we sell. I'm guessing. That seems like that probably would be reasonable. But yeah, I need to run to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna jump onto a car here, and you guys can drive through the weird-looking city. Need to find someone that actually wants to come into the city. There we go. We're moving too fast. The old man click response is too slow. Street level with this guy. And you get to ride with Matthew. Can I change the name? There you go. You guys can follow Matthew around on his bike.
I'll be right back.
I won't assume gender, Thomas. Matthew's been just on a very, very strict diet apparently. Don't don't mind his waist. Those aren't boobs. Those are clearly chest tumors. Unfortunately, unfortunately, Matthew has a rare case of chest cancer. Wow, look how steep this bridge is. That's kind of funny. Does that ship in the distance look a little bit disproportionately large? I guess not. Never mind. It seemed like really huge for a second though. Oh, puppy. Towers. Faces are getting dragged along the cars. Here's our little commercial area. Everyone seemed to enjoy it. We got the leafy greens, clearly a weed dispensary. Medical clinic, a van just running people over. I feel like they're going slower than 30 miles an hour. What the hell? Matthew just almost killed somebody walking across the crosswalk. So see, I think it clearly is Matthew. He almost ran somebody over in the crosswalk. Oh no, it's a biker gang. This is the Bennett gang rolling down the street. Why did you go down that road? I'm just curious to where he's going. Banhammer. Oh, he's going to... Matthew's gonna go get a haircut. I'm still locked onto his bike. Alrighty, let's see. New record to make. Alright, so we've got lots of people unemployed. Start dropping in some. Yeah, I kind of wish they would give you like higher density buildings a little bit earlier. I suppose I could just be like building more like smaller well, like while I'm waiting to get higher density builds, I suppose I could be like building like more satellite neighborhoods everywhere and then connecting together, but now it takes effort and planning. I don't have time for that. Let's see, offices. Let's dump some more in here for now. This is the area. Actually, not this one. This is an urban apartment. Don't even have demand for that. Alright, so I guess... For now, so I don't build anything here, let's use a park placeholder, I guess. Or actually, can we put a swimming pool here? Get the swimming pool in. You know, we'll lose a building, but I think it might be worth having a community swimming pool. We'll do that. Get rid of that. We're gonna have to re-add stuff later because we're just gonna be adding to the unemployment problem by getting rid of this building. Actually, no, because this is a mixed one. So actually, we're helping ourselves by getting rid of some of the extra residents by evicting them. What am I doing? Parking. Let's give these guys a parking lot. Put the giant tower up from the signature building. Let's throw you up here. Get an entire block all to yourself, Polaris building. I'm gonna try to add in a, oh, actually, is there any, are they even complaining about rent this time? Because I feel like no one is complaining about rent this time. So either our land values are horribly low, wretched, 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 fuck. Everyone is pretty poor. Wealthy. Looks like our single family homes are where the poor people are living for the most part. And what? Oh yeah, the tourist tower, observation tower thingy. That would be a good spot for that. On the start of the, or in the middle of the city, maybe. Need jobs for people. We put a bunch of offices along the river. Or island coast. That, and then we'll put a small, like, door here. Maybe here, too. Fix our little coastline again. I'm just gonna bring it to the edge of the buildings this time and not go over it. Kind of fill in those weird gaps. There. I mean, since this road dead ends anyway, we'll probably just pull some down so we can build along this road. Eventually. Otherwise we can just put like a walking path along the water. Actually, let's do this. Maybe one way. Get in. And then we'll do one to get out. Shit, that block. Oh. Yeah, oops, I didn't want to do that. I was gonna put this closer so I could have like. I'm gonna add some more row houses over here, so then maybe have like a row of trees inside. Hopefully that. All right. Well, it didn't really give us what I wanted, but I was hoping that we'd have like a row on this side that we could put houses, but I forgot this is here, so we'd have to like relocate this road. I'm too lazy to do that, so I think I'm just gonna abandon the plan. Change this back to a normal road. I guess we can put the row houses in here still. We'll go to European. Or fill it. Some of these are huge. I didn't realize some of these could like go that far back.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions
I guess we
improve.
could alleyway.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Right behind these
A
buildings
driving
and
advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're listening
commercial.
to Second Moon, epitome of classical listening at home or wherever you roam.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
I'm sure put all the commercial along the water this time.
And on to our main
And
feature story.
hopefully,
The
kind of
commercial
the
district
whole
is booming as the
the
area
plan is
attracting
this time the plan is
more
to
high-end
kind
stores,
of keep the commercial area separated so we don't constantly get that noise pollution warning like last time, and hopefully because last time when the last city before it went horribly wrong when we were, I mean, the main problem was the there was a lot of noise pollution complaints, and I think that's because we had so much residential mixed in with our commercial stuff. I'm trying to keep it a little bit separated this time. Suppose eventually I should probably extend the highway out a little bit, because right now this turns just into a normal road, so eventually we'll probably just want to make this into an actual highway. It should be easier this time because I pre-sunk the land down along for to make the kind of like a little valley area for the entire highway system, or well, at least for this part, and that made it easier doing the entrance and on and exit ramps just with the bridge here instead of having to try and the last time when we raised everything off the ground, it was just a pain in the ass to get all the ramps put in. So this time I tried just sinking everything down, and it seems to be working a lot better. At least it's making like adding ramps a little bit easier. How is it your fault for people moving there? They just like to complain, Thomas. They have to rage against the government. I mean, I'm gonna assume that pretty soon we're probably gonna start seeing things like lack of customers here because there's really nothing in this area. We should probably start building something up there, but easy. You know what? I'd like to just extend. Instead of extending that already, let's just start getting some of this stuff upgraded now. Let's do this entire block. Corundon condoms. The condominiums. Looks like a nice place. We should maybe put it up with our other rich people. Where's the rich people land? Where the hell did I put that? Oh. No, that's farms. What? What I'm gonna have to do is probably if we want it up here, like facing this way, so I'll probably just do a temporary road. Or we just leave the road too, and then just add it here. On this side, so everything's not on just one side of the hill thing. Oh my god. Thankfully, I forced myself to stay awake all last night, today, all day today, so hopefully I can actually get more than half an hour to a half an hour of sleep tonight. I'm really tired though. Let's see, let's do a little bit more here and then we'll probably call it quits for the day. Because I'm starting to very tired. I'm gonna extend this one to this side. Let's do this. Let's hopefully we can get this road to upgrade. What am I doing? There we go. Not run it. There we go. Yep. Just wide enough, I think. Nope. Never mind. So we're gonna have to destroy some buildings. I think we're gonna have a kind of like a collector road through here on this side. It's a higher density road. I like this to be like 100% straight up and down. It says that's a 90-degree angle, but I mean, that looks completely crooked. Yeah, there's definitely more squares next to the freeway. Unless the freeway's already crooked. Who cares? Put the road down, stupid. There we go, and that connects our... Oops. This will eventually get upgraded to all, probably almost all high density commercial, so... Well, we need jobs for people, so we're gonna add in a bunch more commercial over here for now, and then probably have to swap it out later. Something else. That's the wrong commercial though. Hopefully stuff doesn't build in yet. There we go. Fires are still getting put out before they spread, so I'm not really too worried about that yet. Looks like it's starting to get kind of red down here. Well, definitely up here and way down here, but that's a farm. Who cares? I mean, it was a rock farm. Gonna really... Oh wait, never mind. That's just a coal mine. So I guess the coal mine could start on fire, but that's just a risk we're gonna take. I don't think we need to upgrade that yet. I think eventually what we're gonna do is just wait until we have a closer to 10,000. And then probably just swap out the small fire station for a large one. And then maybe just do that with like all of our city services and just see how long we can keep it at just like one building versus like several of them. And just upgrade to the larger ones instead. And they're like ridiculously more expensive, but maybe that'll work. Alright, we're finally getting some people complaining about rent. I still don't really want to build any of those high density buildings yet, and we have customer issues now. So let's build another neighborhood. Yeah, let's just build another low density area over. Well, no, I think we're not going to build on the. As far as the island park goes, I don't think we should probably build any more low density on it. I think we'll keep like this little area because it's kind of a nice wooded area. Probably keep the island area and then our rich people area for now. I mean, maybe we should just relocate this too, because all these are going to be giant buildings eventually, and that might just be weird to have this like small little area of houses. But go ahead and add a little bit more industrial down here, I guess. We need a big street for this. This was probably the farthest this way I'm going to take the industrial zone. No, and that, well, because we could actually put maybe some in here too. Up here, yeah, it should still be going in this direction. Probably could. I guess what we'll do is just add a intersection here. Draw it all the way down, I guess. And then we want to put an extra intersection on this one. I can go like all the way up to here. Yeah, why not? Change this road. You know what? I think what we're gonna do is sacrifice some houses and just take this all the way down.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines
Just so
on the
that
city's
the
website on how to plan for these
yeah,
temporary
we're starting to get
events.
high rent in the
This has been a local
industrial
public
zone, so I'm
service
just gonna add a
Recent
small
spikes in
store
demand
there
have
and
led
then
to
add a
temporary local
commercial
shortages
zone.
in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation
Maybe
in hand.
here. Just
This
a
has
small
been a
one, just
local public service announcement.
You're tuned into
adding like
Second
some
Move,
mixed,
the channel where
something
the
mixed in,
classics
some zoning
never
mixed in
die.
seems to kind of help the rent
And
problem.
on
Because I was
to our
having an
main
issue
feature
in
story.
some of my earlier
The
cities
commercial district is booming,
where literally
as
every
the
like
area is
industrial building
attracting
was
more
complaining about high
high-end
rent,
stores,
and then the
bringing
second I just
latest
dropped in like
luxury
a
to our
random
neighborhood.
commercial
You can now
zone in
shop
somewhere
for
in the middle of the
designer shoes while sipping a fancy
industrial
local
stuff, it seemed to
Java mate.
fix that.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for
I don't know why
business
anyone
and
would want to
good
come
for the
down here
community.
to shop, but
Thanks, Jim.
I guess now they have
Look
the
at that.
option. Oh, look, look at all the logs.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I wonder if like this stuff actually is generated from like our specialty whatchamacallit industry. I think it must be. This looks like a food silo. Dirt. I mean, I just never noticed like any of the, because usually like in the earlier games when I wasn't doing a lot of the specialized industry stuff, I would just get like all like buildings like this. So I just guess I never zoom in ever all that much to actually see what's getting built. Speaking of our logging it, I don't know if they're gonna let me plant trees. In the yeah, so I'd have to get rid of the zoning to like add trees in this area, I think. Well, let's go for a little bit longer, then change the boundaries a bit, and then start planting more trees in. Probably shift it over to this side. So let's prepare for that now just by adding a crap ton of trees in. Go spruce. Start planting tons of trees over here. That way we can keep the industry up and running while we're waiting for trees over here to grow. Hopefully these will be ready to go by the time like this entire area is cleared out. What was I building? Like 5 seconds ago. We're gonna do something up here, I think. Lloyd's back under control, so. Alright, let's add another block up, I guess. Maybe. Let's just go with a smaller road again still. We'll cut this bridge. That's good enough. We don't need to make. We don't need. That's one of my other things I keep doing that I keep having to remind myself I don't have to do is constantly connect every single road together. I don't know why I get in that habit, but you. And then, yeah. It just seems like on this one, limiting the amount of like intersections to the main roads seems to be helping a lot. Except that I think we're starting to get more and more traffic on this one. And we're starting to get a traffic jam down here. It's basically mainly because none of this is freeways anymore. We could probably just get away with widening this road. Be more of a large main road instead of, you know, smaller one that we have right now. Probably fix this problem by actually adding a stoplight in on our exits. Right now it's all uncontrolled intersections, which probably not the best idea. Let's do that. We'll add stoplights here. Then we'll do it on the other interchange too, wherever that is. There. Here and go here. Let's see if that kind of helps. I think, alright, let's add we want to have a turn lane here. 3-lane asymmetric. Medium, this one. That should give us a turn lane there, and then probably have to do the same thing. Actually, I'm not going to do that here yet because we don't really have a traffic issue on that one yet. Maybe this should just upgrade this to a 3-lane. I'm going to make all the exits into 3-lane roads, so they have a turn lane. I guess it would probably make sense just to one now, so we'll turn this one into an asymmetric also. And then we'll add the extra lanes here. And on this side. And then eventually we're gonna have to, well, just upgrade the old crossover bridges to bigger road. They'll probably make this into a main street that kind of runs the length of the island, and probably this one. And I don't know, I might not need to. Yeah, I don't think we could jam in another like ramp on this section, so probably the next one would probably be like in this area. So we'll probably just start extending the freeway now. If we can take it here and then probably just curve around and just, we could probably just put it in the water again and do the water bridge up to here. Because we'll figure it out. But I was gonna start working on electricity too. Making money, that's good. Don't really have any shortage of customers there. Why did you collapse? Lack of maintenance. I'll get it. Alright, let's add the maybe road maintenance? Let's finally add the road maintenance building in, I guess. Looks like our roads are getting pretty bad. So. I forget about that too. Like half the time I forget to even put the road maintenance building down anymore. And I'm guessing like once those roads go red and they're really shitty, then I guess that's probably also not helping our traffic flow either. Now it gets to be like real life. You get to have 9 years of construction on 10 feet of road. Put some cones down, block off all but one lane of traffic 7 months in advance of starting our roadworks project. I think we can add some more offices in. We'll go here. I don't think just because there's houses right here, I think we're gonna leave this area clear so there's not like a building right on their ass. And then I don't have to smooth that out, because if I put a building here, I'd be basically almost closing off this little area of this section of water anyway. Might add some like here though. It's a little bit further away, so we can probably get away with it right here at least. Probably add another small tiny store there. And we'll smooth this out. Breeze. They should add road work. That would actually be kind of funny. You can like zoom in and see the little work crews taking a union break every 5 minutes. 70 guys standing around in a circle watching one guy dig a hole. Can you tell MnDOT fucking sucks at construction? 8 years later, they've been working. I'm literally on our main interstate 494 that loops around the entire Twin Cities. There's literally been one section of highway that they've been working on for literally almost 20 years now. And it's not that they never finish working on it. They literally do the work. It's closed down for 7 out of 12 months of the year. It'll be brought down to one lane. They'll finish their project, and then the very next year they'll start up again and literally tear up what they just built. So they keep building and rebuilding the same section of road between the 494 35W interchange, and I know nobody knows what I'm talking about, but then like it's literally 2 exits down where the construction stops. So it's between it's literally just a road section between, you know, it along the length of 3 exits that they constantly build and rebuild every single fucking year. And there was only 1 year that they didn't do it, and that was like I think it was like 2019 or something. So right before COVID. Same with you. It's 20 plus years. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's such a fucking waste of money. And every time you drive by, there's nobody fucking out there working on it. And when there is, it's literally, like I said, like 20 guys standing around watching one dude work. Fucking ridiculous.
Finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere.
We're gonna want a connecting
Road
road.
maintenance
Not
services
here
have
though.
already
We'll
been
do it
dispatched, and traffic
like
flow
here.
should return to normal.
Wipe out this
But if you're
area.
planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Fat
you
block.
already know
Oops, it's
about
not
it.
straight
No
either.
use reminding you. Meanwhile,
Yeah, it is.
expect
Never mind.
delays and
My
drive
eyes are just stupid apparently.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the
We
area
go
is
across.
attracting more high-end stores.
I think this is
bringing
gonna
the
be
latest in
smaller grid.
luxury
A
to
smaller
our
grid.
neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva.
Could have smoothed out this area
Or
before I
so my
drew the
wife
roads
tells me.
in, but that's
That's good for business.
We'll
and
make it work.
Good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
oops. A weird little area, but oh well. I think what we'll do is just do like go 1 apartment block then. Leave some space open. Oh shit, we don't need. Alright, so since we don't need any more medium right now, we'll just do this as low density and then upgrade it down the road. Even though I said I wasn't going to build any more low density, but I suppose what we can do is just maybe we could put some like let's do some row houses along here. Yeah, we'll kind of use the I think I'm going to use the row houses here. Oh, never mind. It's a damn medium density, so it's not going to let me build it right now, but we'll just plan it out, I guess. I'm thinking we'll use a row housing right here to kind of separate 2 areas apart. I'll eventually build. Got tons of unemployment, so that's probably why no one's moving in right now. Where's all? But most of our commercial is. Got most of our customers. Go. Alright, let's do this square. We'll do both these squares, I guess, for now. I wonder if having stores this close to the ramp, though, will screw things up. Because people will be moving it. Now, let's try it. No, we don't. What the hell is the definition of a turnpike, anyway? Maybe we do. Maybe we just call it something different. I'm gonna look that up right now. Oh, apparently we do. Wait, what? Turnpike Troubadour. Oh, that's a shop. Never mind. I thought that was like a road by this over by the new U.S. Bank Stadium. We have like almost no toll roads up here. Yeah, we have like almost no toll roads up here. We basically have the only like paid roadways we have like in my area are basically like the carpool, the special like carpool lane stuff, and then there's like a special carpool bypass on some of our freeways too. So we just have the easy pass for those, but they don't call them a turnpike here. They just call them something weird. They call them something different. I can't remember. I don't even know what they call them, but I've actually never used it, so because I just never. I actually hardly ever go downtown Minneapolis. I fucking hate Minneapolis with a passion. That is probably the worst designed city, and like it's like if I was a real city planner, the Minneapolis is probably the shitty road system that I would think of. St. Paul is not much better. Actually, St. Paul is almost worse than Minneapolis for road wise. Like for some reason, like going through St. Paul, we have one of the freeways goes right through St. Paul, like the middle of downtown. It's not like it's like next to buildings or anything, but for some reason the speed limit drops down to like 35 through the entire downtown area, which is ridiculous. So that's where I-35. It's basically where I-35 splits between between 35W and 35 East. So the 35 East goes through St. Paul, and for some reason that section of highway just slows down between 35 and 40 miles an hour. So it literally shifts all the east traffic over to the west side during rush hour. So it just fucks up the entire west side of traffic because everyone's trying to get past, you know, that slow section, but once all the cars get over there, it just turns into a giant fucking parking lot. So they need to do some serious work on fixing our freeways. The problem is they build so damn close to all of our highways. So there's almost no areas where they can actually widen them and add lanes to make things better. But I think they're finally adding a fucking train that runs east-west, because the only light rail that we have right now basically mostly runs north-south, and they're finally starting to put the east-west lines in now too. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. I know that's some of the construction that they do every year is setting up that light rail line, but yeah, it's taking fucking forever. I don't understand why some of the yeah, the bridge collapsed. There was the one of the bridges crossing from Minneapolis to St. Paul, I believe. No, it was over by the University of Minnesota, so it was Minneapolis side, right? I can't. Yeah, it was definitely in Minneapolis because it was when I was still it was back when I was still running the distribution for the newspaper out there, and the bridge was a couple blocks away from the headquarters, from the Star Tribune headquarters, so it was not that far away. I never actually took the bridge though. But it was actually kind of amazing how fast they got that bridge rebuilt compared to some of the other road work that fucking takes forever. You would assume is about 1,000 times easier because they're not building a fucking bridge across a river, but yeah, so who knows how sturdy the new bridge really is. Let's see. What else? I'm just kind of waiting for some medium density demand to come back in. Not actually anything. Need more business. Yes. All right. Let's make this area more commercial, I guess, and office spaces. That's a good time for it to collapse. I mean, I mean, the most I remember from the whole bridge collapse thing was how much, all of a sudden it was just a massive emergency that we get all of our bridges fixed, and I swear to God that they basically fixed one bridge, with the one that collapsed, and like all the other ones are still complete shit. So I have no idea. I mean, they gave the state like billions of dollars to get our infrastructure fixed over here, and it seems like they did very little to actually any infrastructure work. I feel like a lot of that money was misused. Shocking, I know. Since this is gonna be like a little office park area, we'll do let's add another small plaza into here. You know what? Let's just destroy a building and do a large one, because we haven't done a large one yet. Oh, it's super large. All right, never mind. I feel like I feel like there should be like a middle size to like the plazas, because you go from this giant one that's this big from this tiny one. Oh, that's a playground. Never mind. I'm stupid. Forget what I just said. Oh wait, I want it to face the other. There we go. He owned the bridge for years, diverted money for repairs to make, bike lanes and fucking roundabouts here. Edina, the city I used to live in, when I first started talking to you guys, was I was out at Edina. They went nuts with roundabouts. Literally, in like every other intersection, they turned into a fucking roundabout. It was kind of hilarious, but it also sucked a bit too.
Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water.
And then, speaking of bike lanes, they literally took two of the bridges crossing over the freeway and turned them, and they got rid of road traffic and turned them into bike-only bridges, which fucked up traffic in the suburbs for like a year and a half until they decided to reopen one of them, the road traffic again, and just had one bike lane on the bridge or whatever. But yeah, for a while they literally just turned it all into a bike for biking. It's like we're in fucking Minnesota where it's fucking snowing for, and super cold out for a good half the year. I mean, I know there's weirdos that ride their bikes all year round, which is fucking hilarious when it's like super icy out. But
for listening.
Yeah, I mean, they're
to
going
this
nuts with bike lanes here. I mean, I get it in
Local
warmer
sparklers are
states,
in
but
for a
I mean,
real
in our
treat
state,
tonight,
I mean, it
as
just
the Aurora
doesn't quite make that
Borealis
much
is
sense
expected to light up the
to
night
have the amount of
sky.
bike lanes that we have
Don't
everywhere.
forget to look up
I mean,
this
literally, when
evening.
it's super icy out and
quite a sight. Industry in
you would
the
think they
region
would
is
build the
on
bike
rise,
lane
and with
off the road
businesses
onto
doing
the
well, that
sidewalk,
floats
right?
our
So and just
boats.
widen the sidewalk so there's a bike lane and then a pedestrian lane on the sidewalk, and have it off the main road because half the time they didn't widen any of the roads. They just reduced. So on like our 4-lane roads, you know, 2 lanes going in each direction, they would just uh, consolidate road traffic to 1 lane going each way, and then a middle turn lane that runs the length of the entire road, and then, you know, on each side they would have a bike lane. So I mean, they just reduced road traffic, which completely screwed everything up. That was really irritating. But I mean, I kind of expected it since our state's kind of gone ultra liberal. In some things, but in some things it's still like pretty conservative too. So it's like in a weird middle ground area. Like obviously in some areas of our state, it's like super liberal land where it's getting almost as bad as like you'd think you'd like cross the border somehow magically into like California or Chicago. Because that's probably also another reason why I try to avoid going downtown, is because that's where all the weirdos live, is basically downtown. Yeah, we're starting to get issues at this one. Might have to add another exit here. We'll do a 2-lane exit here for now. I'm just gonna see if this makes everybody go. Alright, so people are still bypassing that, so that's good. So it shouldn't just stack up here. And then if we need to add another ramp, we'll just move some of this stuff and add more in. But for now, I just wanted to add that extra exit ramp for the top of the city part, and then because I think all the traffic from this area I think was well, I'm pretty sure was using this one. I'm hoping that the bottom part of the city is pretty much still using this ramp. Otherwise, we might break one of these connections so they are forced to actually come down to here to come to the lower part of the city. Alright, let's try and get this done to level 8, and then we're probably gonna go ahead and call it a night. Let's go down to street level for a minute and see where our people are going. I'll just truck around for a little bit. Oh, road maintenance guy. Oh, look at these guys. This is a 30-mile-an-hour road, sir. You don't have your emergency lights on. I don't think... Ambulances aren't supposed to speed anyway. You're going way too fast in that parking lot. Look at this unsupervised kid. Probably up to no good. You're gonna go like graffiti something. Nah, nah. It does look really nice when you come down to the like the building detail looks a lot nicer at street level. I always forget to do this. I always need to stay zoomed out. Like a horrible narcotic den. Cable libraries. Happy. Insurance. Alright. Cry more. Funny. Oh no. This kid has recruited a gang of angry women. I like how it's just pouring rain and nobody seems to care. Everyone's stopped out for a walk. No umbrella. We're getting close. When you hit escape, it should just automatically stop following people. Let's see, let's just drop some, probably like office or commercial space in somewhere. What the hell is going on with this? Construction zone, insane, it's bandit. Oh, no demand for it. Let's see, we're going to drop ins. Need the grab the rest of the island. I'll probably start adding in the extra industrial stuff then. So you don't want to go too far down, so probably just about here. Maybe leave some of this, some of like the hills and stuff intact, not just 100. So it's not like Iowa where it's just 100% flat. I don't really want to waste like this down here. I should buy these 2 tiles, even though it's mostly water. But I guess if we do a power plant, we can maybe, or the prison, we can pull the prison island off of there too. There we go. All right, so let's just finish flattening this spot out. We'll add some more industrial in, and then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night for tonight, and then we can pick it up probably either tomorrow night or Wednesday. Move this out. Add in a code. We'll do is do a kind of a curvy road, so it's kind of hugging these little hills.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions
Eventually, since it's such a long road, we'll have to upgrade it, but for now, I guess this will probably work fine.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing
Oh, whoops, this
well,
is all
that
one way.
floats our boats.
There's no sinking
Oopsies.
this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife
Oh, we
tells
do
me.
have a water
That's
source right
good
here,
for
so we
business
could.
and good for
Well, I mean, that would be way too close to the.
We'll be back.
Yeah, I guess that would be too close to residential to throw a geothermal one there, but I guess we could put it there since there's a water source there, or even here. This is getting polluted anyway from the farm. We might just go with a geothermal plant this time to start with, instead of jumping right to the nuclear one. That way we can save a little money too. Wow, look how much sewer is just pouring out of that thing. I think it's probably time to upgrade this guy. Does it help, I wonder, to have like a bunch of these things attached? I don't know how many you can. It looks like just 2 now. Everyone's kind of not everyone's super happy anymore. We'll have to fix everyone's happiness later on. No, we'll just add a crap ton of industrial down here because we have that bunch of need for jobs anyway. That should help bulk up some of the unemployments. We don't have to overproduce stores, and then I mean there's kind of a odd amount of offices that want to get built all the time too. He does sound like Jeff. Fix this little area here real quick. Add on a little. Alright. Got that. Deal. Probably still use some more, but probably all we're gonna do for right now. Do I want to add like a water treatment center maybe? Water treatment, processing, purification of wastewater. Water can be recirculated into the water network and disposed of and lock that. I almost never use this building. I guess we can just put it over here by the in the industrial zone anyway. We have space for it. Let's go right here. There's a lot of poop. Oh, we can probably, since we got that, before we go, we might as well just also add in our oil field too. Probably do 2 of them. We'll start with 1 and then add the second one later. Yeah, I did that. I did that once already. With the power plant. This one does kind of let you go over the water. The ink, right? No. I think you can as long as you have the dot thing still on land. Well, obviously, because we just did it, but open up our oil field. You know, I haven't noticed that these things like really need anything better than just a dirt road for really any of these specialized ones. I mean, I guess it's only just the traffic for this place actually coming here, so I guess. Well, I mean, I suppose we could use a better road for so it's faster, but for now it's probably good enough. Weird that you mark off this whole spot. And there's like literally just this one tiny little oil drill. Alright, not bad. We're up to 7,000. Not too terrible. I think actually I'm gonna probably eventually do a passenger ferry or whatever it is. The harbor for passengers this time around. So I'll probably put it somewhere, I don't know, maybe up here by the bridge. And then I don't know what we're gonna do at the airport yet. I unlocked it, but then I remembered I don't really want it to sit like on the same island. Maybe, well, maybe I guess we could maybe put it over here, or because I was also thinking of just building building an island off to the side for it too, reclaiming some land. But we will see. But anyway, Thomas, thanks a lot for hanging out. I am super tired. I can barely keep my eyes open and I can't even think anymore. So I am definitely gonna go ahead and take it. You did. That's right, you did. I wanted to try that too. So thanks for reminding me actually. Before we go, let's try that. We just need we're gonna want to do it here probably because yeah. All right. So let's do that. Let's grab these 2 tiles, and then night bird. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I don't know why we couldn't do it last time, but that was easy. And I don't have the freeways unlocked yet, so I'm just gonna do it with literally every single yeah, okay, so it looks like we're not having a problem with that now. We can do it with any road. Huh, that was just weird because maybe it was just something weird with last game, because I swear to God, that's what we did last time too. We raised it up. Maybe I just wasn't doing it high enough. But alright, so at least we know that works now. Thanks for that video too, because I literally would have just given up on it, thinking that it wasn't possible. Which would be stupid, but I just got so annoyed with it the other night that it wouldn't surprise me if that was like a weird glitch where you couldn't actually build over it, but I'm glad you can. Alright guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. I gotta get out of here. I'm super tired. Have a good night. Like I said, we'll probably get back to this either tomorrow night or Wednesday night, just not sure yet. And then we'll probably definitely do something on Thanksgiving too. Just don't know exactly what yet. I don't know if it'll just be a game stream or might do an open line stream or something for a little while on Thanksgiving, since I'm not planning on going anywhere. So if anyone's around and want to hang out for a little while, that's probably what I'll be doing. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.